Hello and welcome to Tash Life. I'm Tash and today we have an empties video. I've never done an empties video before and this is probably not even everything. Since I started doing YouTube, I've just stopped getting rid of my rubbish. So it's probably been like something like 3 months, but it's also not all of our rubbish. There's also some stuff that's probably gone through to TerraCycle, shower gels and shampoos and such like that. So this is what we have, except my partner's stuff, of course. It's just me and some of the kids' stuff. So let's get into it. Right, so I'm just going to grab it randomly and see what we've got. So we've got this vanilla custard bubble bath. This is from Kmart. The kids really like it. It smells like, let's see if I can, it smells a bit like musk to me. I don't think it would be, it smells like cherry, because probably it's the bottle from this one. So we had this one as well, Cherry Sundae, which is also from Kmart. Yeah, that one smells like cherry too. Anyway, there's probably more in here, but they're really good. The kids really like them. Just bubble baths. We've got one of these, Palmolive Skin Food. It's Quandon Peach hand wash. I get on my hands like rashes and things like this. It can take over my whole hands and be very, very painful. I have to use a special cortisone cream on them to keep them under control, and this is like the best that they kind of get. This little bit here, sometimes I get it you know, on my hands everywhere. So for me to find hand washes that don't aggravate it or cause a flare-up, it's kind of hard, and testing hand washes to see what is and isn't going to do that is scary, because if you know, you don't want to flare up. So this is a good one, although I have found that they took it off the shelf. They've taken it off the shelf. So, and this happens every time I find one I like, which is good, and it doesn't cause a flare-up, they take it off the shelf. So I did see something the other day. I'm pretty sure it was Palmolive Skin Food, but it had a whole different packaging. It was more like a foam pump and it was round. So whether that has replaced this, I will have to investigate more, but that's what I use. Let's see, we had this one here. I did do a video where I was depotting makeup for TerraCycle, and some of this stuff you will see in here. So I will link that video down below, but this is one of the things that I depotted. It's the Cancer Council Face Day Wear Moisturising Matte Sunscreen 50+. It did expire on me. This is the one I bought last year, I think, and it did expire, so it won't work anymore. This Rexona Sexy Bouquet Antiperspirant. This is the deodorant that I use. I like the smell. It actually works on me. I do occasionally stray and try other things, sticks and natural ones and different brands and all of that, but I always come back to this because they just don't work as well for me. We have another one of these in the smell, what is this? Desert Lime. So it's the same, just a different smell. I think they had 3 different scents. This is the micellar water that I use, Garnier micellar water. Technically it's not finished because I decant this into a little pumpy thing, but that is the one that I like to use. So that's good. I've bought several of those before, and I've gone through lots and lots of these before as well, and lots of these. These are all things that I get regularly. This one, L'Oreal Elvive, it's like a hair mask. I've been using this for years and years and years, and I was using it on my daughter. It smells like coconut with a bit of perfume in it, and it's been fine. I've been using it for years and years and years, but I don't know. My daughter's hair is curly and it just wasn't caring for her hair the way she needed. So I stopped using it on her, and I just stopped using a mask on my hair as regularly as I usually do. So I just haven't used it for a while, but I did finish this one off, and I still do have more of it there, which I will probably use. There's this one, Schwarzkopf Color Perfector Express Repair Conditioner. It's a spray conditioner. I have also been using this for years and years and years and years, like probably 10 years. And this as well, probably 10 years, probably 10 years. I've been using this since my cellar water came about. But yeah, I use this a lot. I use it when my hair is wet after I washed it. I use it on the kids' hair. I use it if I'm, just tidying my hair up in the morning before I go out and it needs a bit of a zhuzh. I use this. I also put some drops of tea tree oil in it for the kids, shake it up. It helps stop the head lice. Let's see, what else? This Garnier Fructus Miraculous Oil. I've also been using this for about 10 years. I just put a little squirt of it through my hair after I wash it. And sometimes if I wake up in the morning and it's a bit frizzy, I would just put a tiny little bit of this through my hair and it works well. Years and years. Let's see what's next. Palmolive Clarifying Micellar Shampoo. I bought this. This is the only one I've ever bought of this. It was in a markdown area at Big W, and I bought it when I was looking for a clarifying shampoo, and it was fine. It smells like roses. It was fine. Did what it was supposed to do. I don't know. Let's see what else. Fudge Professional Everyday Clean Blonde Damage Rewind Conditioner. This is the conditioner that I use. I've been using Fudge on and off for, I want to say, 20 years. And you used to have to go and find it in a salon. You used to have to find a salon that stocked it, and you used to have to get it from the salon. And it was about $20, which doesn't sound like much now, but it was a lot back then. They used to come in bottles, and they used to have, it smells different now. It used to have sort of a bubblegum smell. You get those yummy hairdresser scents shampoo. It used to be like that, and I just went back to it. Every once in a while I'd have to find a hairdresser that stocked it and go and buy it at the hairdresser. So now it's in the supermarket. It smells different. They have different ranges. They didn't have, purple shampoo wasn't a thing back then, and it's probably a different formula, like a supermarket formula maybe, but I still like it. I like it and I use it, and I've been through several of these. Probably been using that for a couple of years now. Eco Store Bath Time Fun Bubble Bath. I've been using this for a few years now in the girls' baths. I do like the Eco Store brand. I have used some of their dishwashing liquid before. That was okay. I probably had to use a bit more than usual though, because it's a natural brand. But yeah, I've been using this for a few years now. You buy it in the baby section at Coles and Woolies. One of my daughters, she gets like eczema all over her body, and this helps. So we have to be careful what products we use. Hand washes, shampoos, conditioners, bubble baths, everything, because if I have to put my hands in it to help wash her or wash her hair or anything like that, and if she has to sit in it, it can cause a flare out for one or both of us. So this one's good. It's not cheap. It's about $15 or something for this, but I usually get it on special for like $9 or something, and been using that one for years. Let's see, John Frieda Frizz Ease Dream Curls shampoo. I was using this on my daughter's hair before I went to a salon brand. It's okay, but her hair was becoming unmanageable. It gets matty and knotty, and it just mats really easy, and she doesn't like it being brushed at the best of times. So when that happens, it's no good. We just can't have it. So we were using this, but I've gone away from this now. So I've fused it up, and that's that. Another one of these. So that's two of those. I've got the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser, Gentle Makeup Remover and Cleanser for refreshingly clean skin. So I use these in the shower. I use this as a first cleanse to remove makeup, and then I will go in again with a cream cleanser or a gel cleanser or something like that as a second wash. But this is really good. It's foaming, and it's I don't know if it's micellar water, but it is a foaming cleanser, and it does. I could probably use that all by itself. I probably wouldn't need the second cleanse, but I do find that eyeliner and mascara don't always come off the first one. So okay, we've got Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream for the night. This is all right. It's quite good. It's hydrating, plumping, all the things you want. I use that over the top of serums. And I have the Olay Regenerist Collagen Peptide 24 moisturizer. I was using this one in the day. It's fine too. Does what you want it to do. No complaints. Garnier Fructis Nourishing Banana Hair Food. This I've gone through a few of. I was using this on my daughter's hair, both of my daughter's hairs, as a conditioner, and occasionally as sort of a leave-on conditioner, just to get rid of flyaways and things. It's okay, it's fine, but I did find with my curly girl that her, after using quite a few of these tubs, it was starting to become unmanageable again. So we have gone back to the Salon brand. Let's see. So we've got Grow Longer Stronger shampoo. This you can get in Coles and Woolies. I was buying this for my younger daughter. She has very fine, very thin hair that breaks and falls out very easily. She gets like whole short patches of hair that's just broken off, and it gets very thin and all of that. So we were trying something like this. We were trying this out, and it's fine, but her hair's not very shiny and glossy, and this sort of smells a bit like tea tree oil or something. So it's okay. We went through a few of these, and her hair has bounced back a little bit, so it's okay. It's all right. You know, it was a good rescue for us. I've got one of these Epiderm cream. It's like a vacuum pump. It goes up. This is what I use. This was a lifesaver for my hands. I was getting flare-ups on my hands, and the cortisone cream was only doing so much. The cortisone cream that I use is a prescribed one. It's not Dermaid. You know, it's a stronger one, and it was only doing so much. And I went to the chemist and I said, please help me. And he said, oh, this is pretty good. And I tried it, and it was like magic. It fixed my hands. I go through a lot. This is like my second or third thing of it. I can't find the big bottles like this everywhere. There is one chemist that I know to go and get it from, which is one of the Terry Whites, but other chemists do have it, but not the big one. Like this cost me $20, and you can get smaller ones, and they're like 10. This is the value. This is the value. And with the amount I go through, I want the value. So yeah, that is good. So if you get dermatitis or hand eczema or any of that, this is really good. Save me. It says dry skin, eczema, psoriasis, fragrance and SLS free, suitable for all ages including babies. I have tried that on my daughter's body rashes, and it didn't really help. So maybe it won't fix everything, but it does help with my hands a lot. Okay, I have one of these, Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E Foot Magic. I also get very, very dry, very cracked heels, and I struggle with that as well. There is another brand of foot balm that was very good, and it worked very good on my feet, but it upset my hands. And even if I wash my hands with soap after applying it, because it's such a thick, heavy cream, the other one, I just couldn't wash it off enough not to bother my hands. Whereas this one works really good on my feet, and it doesn't really bother my hands. My hands are okay with it. So I am onto my second tube of this. I found this at Chemist Warehouse. That is the only place I've ever seen it, is Chemist Warehouse. So yeah, we've got this is body bath paint. It's just virtually what it is like a wash, a pigmented wash. You know, it's for the kids to use to paint on the wall of the bath. It doesn't stain anything. They had fun. It was yellow one, obviously, and that is that. I've got the Natio makeup setting spray. If you've been following for a little while, you know that I had this in one of my Shop My Stashes, and it was half full, and my daughter got to it and used it to try and clean some makeup off the carpet that she had put on there, and tipped the whole lot of it out, like half. So now it's empty. I did like it. I was enjoying it, and now it's gone. Let's see, W7, the Dewy Fixer setting spray. I also liked this. I used the whole thing. I do want to get another one, and you know, it's not always in stock. So hopefully one day I will be able to get another one. We have some toothpastes. Me and my partner share toothpaste, of course, and we have about 3 tubes of different toothpaste out at a time, 2 or 3. We like to switch around, change it up, you know, all of that. So at the moment we have got another one. So we've got the Colgate Triple Action. This one's very cheap. It's only $2 or $3 in Coles and Woolies. So we usually have that one around all the time. Then we have this White Glow Professional White. We quite often have one of these on the go at all times. They have different types. And yeah, I enjoy that one as well. And a new one that we have stumbled across, and my partner really likes this. I'm not sure if he is even using the other ones anymore, because he likes this so much. But it is the Oral-B Dental Science Gum and Enamel Paste, I guess. This one is for sensitive care, and these two are for breath purifying. And I think we've got daily protection in there now. So these are a bit more expensive. If you don't get them on special, they're like $10 each. But I try and buy things on special, and I try and sort of have a backup all the time so that I'm not forced to buy it not on special. And that goes for, I don't know if this ever goes on special. It's always so cheap. But I always get this one on special too, because that's also a more pricey one. But yes, that's all the toothpaste for us. For the kids, there's some toothpaste here as well. Some of the kids' toothpaste I get in Coles and Woolies, and some of it I get in Chemist Warehouse, or sometimes the chemist. It just depends on what I see around. If I see something around I think they will like, I just grab it, especially if it's on special. So they do not like the minty ones. They just say it's too spicy. And this one is Fruity Tooty Red Seal for kids. I don't think I had seen this one before. I think it's a new brand. They enjoyed it. Not much to say about that. And then we've got the Wiggles toothpaste from Pixters. That is in the flavour of strawberry, and they enjoyed that one as well. Let's see. We have a couple of these Hydra Bomb eye tissue masks. I enjoyed them a lot, and what I do this with face masks, I do this with eye masks. after I've used the things inside, then I just sort of roll this up and put it in my drawer upright like this, and I use all the juice that's in there until it's gone. With foot masks, I will use them 2 days in a row because there's so much juice inside. It costs you money, you know, you may as well get the best out of it. But yeah, also face masks, I'll just keep the juice in the bottom. I guess you could decant it into a little pot if you have one, but I just roll it up, put it in my thing, and I use the juice out of the bottom instead of my normal serums until it's gone, because I paid for that stuff. We have the Neutrogena Deep Clean Purifying Clay Cleanser and Mask. You could use this as a cleanser or a mask. It was a clay one. Mostly I used it as a cleanser, or sometimes I would put it on at the beginning of the shower and then just wash it off at the end of the shower, and that was pretty much as long as I left it on for. But I mean, you could just put it on as a clay mask, and I enjoyed it. That was good. I guess I would buy it again if I saw it on special. Nothing else was on special. Let's see. Antiseptic Pain Relief Cream, Soothe Cream. We have been through several of these. I always keep it in stock. The girls, one of them especially, sometimes has very bad reactions to mosquito bites. And even if it's just itchy, even if it's a mozzie bite and it's a bit itchy, I put this on, and it has some anesthetic in it. It has antiseptic in it, and it heals it very quickly. It takes the swelling and the itchiness out of it, and it's also good for infections, scratches, anything you would put an antiseptic cream on. So this is magic. We always have it. I have tried the one, there is one that is actually supposed to be 4 bites, and I didn't think it was as good as this one. We still have it there because we haven't gone through it, because we're using this one. So that one is good. That's the Ego brand. That one, not sure if it's only in Australia. Okay, some serums and face creams. And the rest of that in there is makeup. Okay, so the She Glam Instacool Hydrating Stick. This is good. I have another one on the go now. This is my first one, and I have even dug it out. I used every little bit of it, and I love it. What I do with it is, on the days that I'm expecting to put makeup on, I do my face cream and my serum, and instead of doing an eye cream, because I don't like wearing eye cream under makeup, it makes my creasing happen, I just put this under, because I get these wrinkly crinkly bits here, crow's feet things, and it kind of helps just hydration, and I use that every time I'm expecting to wear makeup instead of an eye cream, just on the bottom, and it's good. I like it. Lacura Revitalize Expert Restructuring Eye Cream. This was okay. Lacura is Aldi's brand. I used the whole thing. It had a little pump, but I have since gone back to L'Oreal or Olay, whichever one it is that I went back to, because I don't know, I'm not sure if it was really good. It was okay for hydration, but I'm not sure if it did anything else. We've got the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. That was fine. That was fine. It lasted a long time. You don't need a full dropper. It's a really big dropper. You just, you know, you only need like half a dropper for each application. But yeah, that was fine. It was good. And it's not too expensive either, I found. I have 2 of these. These are from Kmart. They're serums from Kmart. I was giving a go. We've got the brightening serum, which is like vitamin C, and the retinol serum. They're okay. I decided to go back to L'Oreal and Olay, so that is what I've done. I mean, these were really cheap, like a couple of bucks each, but yeah, I decided that they weren't probably, I used several in a row, and after I'd used several in a row, I decided that it's probably okay for one-off type, you know, you use one bottle, but when you use a lot in a row, you start to see the effects of not using a good one. So it's probably fine in a pinch, you know, if you can't afford an expensive one or a nice one, but yeah, I've had enough of it. I've tried it out. That's it. So these are all things that I depotted in my depotting video, and I will go through what they are. So we've got a lip gloss. This lip gloss has been going for a long time, but it just went bad. It was, you know, I've had it for a long time and it was starting to smell funky. So that one was gone. I had two. Anyway, these are liquid eye shadows. I used to wear them to work a lot, and I did have them for a long time. And they started smelling a bit chemically, and they were also starting to sort of sting my eyes a bit when I was wearing them. So I just thought that they're finished. They've expired. They've had, you know, it's finished. This is an eyeliner, and these are all Avon. They're Avon ones, from when I used to be an Avon lady. This one is Australis. It's a liquid eyeliner. Looks like the shade green. I did pick these up at Red Dot Reject Shop for like $2 or something. They were having a bunch of them out there, and I think that it is discontinued, and it just dried out real quick. Like, I don't think I even got to use it. So whether, I don't know. That was that. This is an Avon lipstick. It was in my project pan, but my daughter got hold of it and rubbed it all over the carpet, right the way down to the bottom, and it was all hairy and yuck. So it was starting to, the smell was starting to change, which is why it was in my project pan. So it's done. We've got the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. This was okay, but it dried out pretty quick, and I tried to work with it a bit after it dried out. It was the white one, but yeah, it just sort of peeled around the edges, so I just gave up on it. I'll probably keep this for depotting things. Maybe things like this, stick them in here so it's a bit easier to keep in my drawer. But yeah, and I don't think you can get these anymore either. So writing's all rubbed off, but this is the e.l.f. Lid Lock or something eye primer, which was fine. I was using that for a long time, but it started to not perform as well. It was peeling around the edges and not like blending into my skin very nicely, and it was very old. I did try and pan it, but I didn't get all the way to the end, and you will see in the video that when I tried to like depot it, there wasn't much left in there anyway. It wasn't much. Okay, mascaras. I finished this one. I enjoyed it. I would consider rebuying it. This is the Waterproof Lash Princess. I like it. Then I tried using these two, which I had in my drawer for a long time. This is the Avon Super Full Mascara, and when I opened it, it was all dried up. So I didn't get a chance to use that. And then this is the Revlon Color Stay Over Time Mascara. It was also in my drawer for a long time, and when I opened it, it was all dried up. So even though you do not open your mascaras and they are in packaging and all of that, they can still dry up. So use your stuff, people. That is everything. Writing's all right. And I found the other one, which is also an Avon lip gloss that went bad. So here it is. Yep, that's everything. So I think I am thinking next year I might do what Samantha Zundu does, and what she does is she saves all her makeup, and she does like when she does her empties, she just does skincare and toiletries and things like that, and she saves all her makeup to the end of the year, and she does an empties, like a makeup empties, to see how much makeup she has used throughout the year. So I think next year I will do that. So the next empties you see will probably not have any makeup in it, if I have any. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I can now get rid of all my rubbish and I will see you in the next video. Bye.